So if you're dealing with a narcissist, covert, grandiose, they're all a little different, but they're all also very similar. A lot of times one of their trademark things is that they do not like it when you are experiencing joy, when you're content, when you're happy, when you feel fulfilled, when you have a project or something you love, or whatever the case, a promotion or some success, anything, a muffin you enjoy. It doesn't matter how big or how small. They don't want you to have it. They are envious. It hurts them. It literally depresses them when someone else is experiencing joy. And oftentimes they will react to you in different ways. They'll try to take it from you or bring you down or insult it or something, distract you away from it. The best way to deal with a narcissist like that, you have to trip them up. You get to the point where you're almost conditioned to hide your happiness, you know? You don't want to do that. You don't want to live like that. But what you can do is trip them up. Act like what you really love is what you really hate. Complain about it to them. Oh God, I hate this. I wish I was doing something different. And throw them off that way. I really wish I could be doing this over here. And pretend that over there is what you really love, right? And what you actually are doing, you don't really like that as much. That's the lunacy. That's the insanity. That kind of, it's almost like a freaking algebra equation when you have to live with a narcissist. They are so pathological and so emotionally dysregulated and so coming for you all the time and your happiness and your energy and your joy. And you know, I didn't want to think like that. I didn't want to think that way about anyone. And I let it go on for quite some time before I, really just stopped and said, God, I've got to figure out what this is. What is this? And that's how it happens for a lot of people, and they are led to start doing research and learning about it and everything like that. But yeah, it was just a thought that came to my mind of what I experienced in the past in a situation like that. And, for me, it got pretty bad. I got conditioned and I started hiding my joy. It started chipping away at my soul. I became less and less happy, more and more afraid to show any type of joy, accomplishment, good feeling, being content with anything, because I knew it was going to bring that person down. And you just can't live that way forever. It's okay to be compassionate towards them and appropriate and feel deeply for them, but you can't just strip your soul away of all your joy and happiness. You just can't. But I got conditioned that way for a long time. I gave up a lot. I gave up a lot of my own personality, my own soul, everything I had taught myself or my mentors had taught me about surviving emotionally and being grateful and pushing myself to be joyous no matter what. Of course I deal with my damn negative emotional problems, but you get what I'm saying. It started chipping away at my damn core personality. I was getting literally conditioned over the years. It's almost like brain damage starts happening to you. That you have to walk on eggshells, because if they see that you're joyous or you're content with anything, and all of them are going to have different degrees of this. Somebody, one certain individual may get up and walk across the room and literally take it from you. Or the next one may say, oh, I'm sick, can you bring me some water, every time you sit down to a good book or a project you love. Or they may say, oh man, every time you get a promotion or you start a new creative project, that type of thing. Oh man, I wish that was me. You put more time into that than you do with me. They just have these little bitty negative ways about them, and after a while, you blow it off and you blow it off and you blow it off, and you tolerate it and you pray it'll get better, and you try to be cool with it, man. But after a while, that shit adds up over the years, and you start finding out more and more about their psychology, that they are not happy for you, that they have some whole other shit going on in their brain for you. This person that's supposed to be your love, your best friend, person that's supposed to be rooting for you and supporting you in all your endeavors and caring about you, is not actually happy for you. It brings them physical pain when they see someone else happy. That's because they are in so much pain and they've been through so much trauma and they're not dealing with it. That means they really need help. But anyway, these were just thoughts on top of my head. I'll elaborate more in another video soon.